Sûrat Al-Fâtihah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Peace be upon you and the mercy and blessings of God.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful.
الحمد لله رب العالمين.
All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds.
الرحمن الرحيم.
The entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
مالك يوم الدين.
Sovereign of the day of recompense.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
It is you we worship and you we ask for help.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
Guide us to the straight path.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen. The path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have evoked your anger or of those who are astray.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Peace be upon you and the mercy and blessings of God. The interpretation of Sûrat Al-Fâtihah. Sûrat Al-Fâtihah is a great chapter with which the noble Qur'an begins. Its verses contain profound meanings. The following is its interpretation. Although it has a small number of verses, it is one of the comprehensive chapters of the Qur'an as it encompasses all the purposes of the Islamic religion. It contains monotheism, worship, supplication, reward, and warning. Due to the greatness of this surah, it has been made a fundamental pillar and prayer is not valid without it. It is recommended for Muslims to recite it at all times. Reciting Al-Fâtihah is essential and a requirement for the validity of the prayer. Without it, the prayer is not valid. Translation. Ayah 1. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Ayah 2. All the praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of the Alameen, mankind, jinn and all that exists. Ayah 3. The most gracious, the most merciful. Ayah 4. The only owner, and the only ruling judge, of the day of recompense, in essence, the day of resurrection. Ayah 5. You, alone, we worship, and you, alone, we ask for help, for each and everything. Ayah 6. Guide us to the straight way. Ayah 7. The way of those on whom you have bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earned your anger, in essence, those who knew the truth, but did not follow it, nor of those who went astray, in essence, those who did not follow the truth out of ignorance and error. Lord. The actual word used in the Quran is Rab. There is no proper equivalent for Rab in English language. It means the one and the only Lord for all the universe, its creator, owner, organizer, provider, master, planner, sustainer, cherisher, and giver of security. Rab is also one of the names of Allah. We have used the word Lord as the nearest to Rab. All occurrences of Lord in the interpretation of the meanings of the noble Quran actually mean Rab and should be understood as such. Narrated Abu Sa'id bin al-Mu'alla. While I was praying in the mosque, Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, called me, but I did not respond to him. Later I said, "Oh, Allah's Messenger, I was praying." He said, "Didn't Allah say, answer Allah by obeying him and his Messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he calls you. He then said to me, I will teach you a surah which is the greatest surah in the Qur'an. Before you leave the mosque. Then he got hold of my hand, and when he intended to leave the mosque, I said to him, didn't you say to me, I will teach you a surah which is the greatest surah in the Qur'an? He said, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, in essence, all the praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of the Alameen, mankind, jinn and all that exists. Sûrat Al-Fâtihah, which is as Sab, al-Mathani, in essence, the 7 repeatedly recited verses, and the Grand Qur'an which has been given to me. Sahih al-Bukhari, Volume 6, Hadith number 1. Guidance is of 2 kinds. A. Guidance of Tawfiq, in essence, totally from Allah, in essence. Allah opens one's heart to receive the truth, from disbelief to belief in Islamic monotheism. B. Guidance of Irshad, in essence, through preaching by Allah's messengers and the pious preachers who preach the truth, in essence. Islamic monotheism, in essence, the way of the prophets, the Siddiqun, in essence, those followers of the Prophet, who were first and foremost to believe in him, like Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, the martyrs and the righteous, as Allah, Lord Almighty and Exalted, said. And whoso obeys Allah and the Messenger, Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, then they will be in the company of those on whom Allah has bestowed his grace, of the prophets, the Siddiqun, the martyrs, and the righteous. And how excellent these companions are. Narrated Abu Hurairah, radiyallahu anhu, Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, said, when the Imam says, Gairul el-Madubi alayhim wala adalin, in essence, not the way of those who earned your anger, nor the way of those who went astray, then you must say, Ameen. For if one's utterance of Ameen coincides with that of the angels, then his past sins will be forgiven. Sahih al-Bukhari, Volume 6, Hadith. Narrated Ubadah bin as-Samit, radiyallahu anhu, Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, said, whoever does not recite Sûrat Al-Fâtihah in his prayer is invalid. Sahih al-Bukhari, Volume 1, Hadith number 723.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Peace be upon you and the mercy and blessings of God. Let us recite together Surah Al-Fâtihah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen. To watch more videos similar to this video, please subscribe to the channel and I hope to see you in the next video.